For dinner tonight on Thursday, we're having vegetable spaghetti, corn. This is whole kernel sweet corn, and some steamed broccoli, and a hot dog bun made into garlic bread. So this is left over from a few nights ago, and we're finishing it off. And then we have our candlelight and our heart healthy red wine. No, over here. Not over it, it's hot. So happy Thursday, everyone. For dinner tonight on Monday, I'm going to make some taquitos. I have this extremely ripe avocado that I got from Aunt Mary's. This is a homegrown one. As you can see, it's beat up, but I'm going to make some guacamole. So I'm going to make taquitos to go in the guacamole. I've got some corn tortillas. I'm also going to make some Spanish rice. This is white rice, and I'll be using some salsa in that and some onion. I've got some leftover can of refried beans. That's what I'm going to put inside my taquitos. So let's get started. I have my griddle heating up. I'm going to put the tortillas on the griddle, brush them with a little bit of oil so they get nice and soft so that I can roll the refried beans into them. If you try to roll them while they're hard, they just crack and break. So we've got to soften them up. The griddle's hot, but I can usually turn them with my hand. And so I'm going to do about 14 of these. Yeah, I better get this and use this. So I just do them for about a minute or two on each side, and that gets them soft. You don't want them hard, you just want them softened up. I did 1.5 avocados. I found another one in the refrigerator, so I was able to get 1.5. So I just make a really quick, easy guacamole. I just squish it up and I put in some salsa and some salt and pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder, and that's my guacamole. Okay, I did mix up my guacamole using the avocados, some salsa, salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. It's not the prettiest guacamole, but it is the most delicious guacamole. So also, if you put the seed in the guacamole, it will not turn brown as fast. There's something about having the seed in it that keeps it from turning brown. So let's finish up. I rolled up all the taquitos. I put the beans in the tortillas and rolled them up. I still have a little bit of beans left, so I'm going to do about 3 more. Okay, they're ready. I'm going to put them in the oven at 385 for about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll check them and see when they get crispy. I did brush them with oil so that they would be crispy. I don't know that they're any healthier than frying them in a pan with oil, but that's the way I do it. I just roll them up, brush them with a little bit of oil, and bake them in the oven. You could do it in your air fryer. So meanwhile, while that's going to be baking, I'm over here making my Spanish rice. I've made this before on my channel. I just do some onion, a cup of rice, and a little bit of oil or butter. Saute it up till it gets golden brown. I'm going to add 2 cups of water. I'm also going to add a spoonful of this salsa, and I'm going to add some garlic powder, some chili powder, some seasoned salt, some onion powder, and some cumin. And then I'm going to put the lid on and let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then I'm going to add some frozen mixed vegetables to it. And here it is, Spanish rice, black beans, and bean taquitos, heart healthy red wine. We've got salsa and our guacamole. So happy Monday, everyone. For dinner tonight on Tuesday, we are at the Make Believe Mexican restaurant and we have some mangled enchiladas, but they came out of the pan really good. They didn't actually mangle. They're nice. 2 cheeseless cheese enchiladas with cheeseless cheese on top and onions and black olives. They're good. We have some leftover black beans from last night, or Spanish rice, and then we have just a little lettuce and tomato salad on our plate. So happy Taco Tuesday. But it's not tacos, it's mangled enchiladas. So happy Tuesday. For dinner tonight on Thursday, we're going to have oven fajitas. So I've got all these vegetables that I'm going to slice up. I'm going to sprinkle them with some taco seasoning mix since I don't have fajita seasoning mix, but this will work instead. And I'm also going to use about a half a package of these beefless tips. You could use chicken, you could use beef, you could use hamburger patties cut into slices. I'm going to use onion, and because when we go to Chili's and we get fajitas there, they put asparagus in their fajitas. We started really liking that, so I'm going to put fajitas in there and red bell pepper and this big ginormous green bell pepper. And then I'm just going to heat up these little flour tortillas and we will put it in that also. I've got a can of black beans. These are the S&W savory sides. They're usually $1.50 at Albertsons, and if you go to snw.com you can print off dollar coupons. So 50 cents is a great deal for a can of beans. Sometimes Ibotta gives rebates on them, so that's really good when you can get them for free or even cheaper than that. Even cheaper than 50 cents, but yeah. And then also I've got some brown rice going. I just put in 3/4 cup of brown rice with 1.5 cups of water and a little pat of butter, and I turn it on low and I just put the lid on it, and after about 30 minutes it'll be done. That's all I do. So I'm going to slice all this up and get it on the pan and throw it in the oven. I like to brush a little olive oil on it too. It kind of helps the fajita slash taco seasoning mix to stick. So I'm going to brush this on. For the meatless meat, I'm only going to put that on like in the last 10 minutes of this baking. I'm going to put this in the oven at 385 for about 20 minutes, and then I'll put in the meatless meat and do it for about another 10 minutes. It smells really good when it's cooking in the oven. I've done this on the skillet, in a skillet. That's the way I do it sometimes, but I really like doing it in the oven because you can just put it in and not have to worry about it for a few minutes. Now it's out of the oven and it smells so good, and I can't wait to show it to you all on the plate. The rice is done. The tortillas are being warmed up and the beans are done, and it smells so good. It's going to be so delicious. And here it is, the beefless beef fajitas with the asparagus, onions, red bell pepper, green bell pepper. I put 2 onions on the plate, on the pan after all, because we do like a lot of onions. And then the brown rice and the black beans and the heart-healthy red wine. So happy Thursday.